Welcome to Links 007 TV News Report, providing you with the best in local and international news updates. This is a place where you can get the most reliable and informative news information. Links 007 TV News Report. Welcome, this is the nightly news for Friday, September the 6th, 2024. These are the news making the headlines. 30-year-old man gone missing from Old Harbour View in St. Andrew. 30-year-old Chevron Richards of Reef Avenue, Old Harbour View in St. Andrew has been missing since Friday, September the 6th. He is of dark complexion, slim built and about 182 centimeters or 6 feet tall. Richards was last seen at home dressed in a red shirt, black shorts and a pair of white slippers. He has not been seen or heard from since. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Chevron Richards is being asked to contact the Harborview Police at 876-928-6001, the Police 119 emergency number or the nearest police station. Continuing the news. Popular recording artist Lieutenant Stitchie unresponsive after severe brain hemorrhage. Lieutenant Stitchie, one of Jamaica's most prolific gospel dancehall artists, has suffered a severe brain hemorrhage that has left him unresponsive. His wife Sophia Leng has launched a GoFundMe page to raise $100,000 that will enable the family to house the artist in a long care facility where he can receive rehabilitative care. Launched 2 days ago, the GoFundMe have so far raised over $2,000. Your donations will make a difference by bringing hope to Lieutenant Stitchie family during this difficult time. Your generosity and prayers mean the world to us. We are very grateful for the support to help cover costs of transfer, medical care, and living expenses in the long-term home care facility. Every donation, no matter how small, will make a difference and bring hope to Clive and his family during this difficult time. Stitchie, also known as Governor, has been having health issues since 2023. He was assisted on stage last October and appeared to lose his bearing, which raises questions about his well-being. The artist cemented his name as part of dancehall history and later the gospel arena for more than 40 years. He recorded his first song in 1983. His big break came in 1987 when he recorded the album Wear Your Size for King Jammins, with the big single with the same name topping local charts. Stitchie also went on to record albums for Atlantic Records and later recorded for producer Patrick Roberts on Shocking Vibes label. Stitchie later gave up dancehall for gospel. Mrs. Leng, wife of the entertainer, is encouraging those who can contribute to the campaign to share the information with others. Your generosity and prayers mean the world to us, and we are deeply grateful for your support, she said. Continuing the news. National Housing Trust urges Jamaicans to prioritize home ownership. Assistant General Manager of Corporate Communications and Public Affairs at the National Housing Trust (NHT), Dwayne Berbick, has urged Jamaicans to prioritize home ownership as a key to strategize their wealth creation. Speaking at a recent Build Well conference at AC Marriott Hotel in New Kingston, Berwick stressed that individuals should not postpone their purchase in favor of waiting on a dream home. The key to build wealth through real estate is starting as early as possible. Property appreciates rapidly in Jamaica. Do not pass up a viable opportunity in the hopes of one day purchasing that dream home. Start small, start where you can, because the longer you wait, the more challenging and costly it may be to enter the market, he advised. Berwick also reinforced that the NHT is enhancing housing accessibility through several new initiatives aimed at expanding opportunities for young adults. Among the most notable is the recent policy shift that ensures that at least 10% of housing solutions in the NHT's current housing plan are reserved for contributors under the age of 35 years old. Additionally, the introduction of a home starter program allows contributors to purchase one-bedroom starter apartment with an option to sell back to the NHT within 15 years. Ability provides a pathway for individuals to access new loans and for subsequent property purchase. Current developments under this program include projects in the Vineyard Town area and Howard Avenue, St. Andrew, with plans for additional housing in Barracks Road, St. James. Berwick stated that the NHT remains committed to its diverse contributor base. We understand that a house is more than four walls and a roof. It's an opportunity to transform your life and that of your family. It is for you the reason that the NHD remains the lowest rate on the market, he indicated. He pointed out that approximately 70% of NHD contributors access their mortgage at 0% interest rate, and those who have accessed a mortgage at a trust higher rate of 5% are still low, below the average of the market rate. Ties construction of affordable housing units. Initiatives like the External Mortgage Finance Program, which was introduced in 2023, leverage the power of financial institutions to enhance the supply of NHD mortgages and free up funds for the reinvestment in the development of additional housing solutions. Continuing the news. Westmoreland most wanted, Tommy fatally shot by cops in the parish. One of Westmoreland's most wanted figures, Carlton Godfrey, otherwise called Tommy, was fatally shot during a targeted police operation in Little London in the parish on Friday. Godfrey has been the target of numerous police operations in the parish for a number of years. In a video statement on the Jamaica Constabulary Force Instagram page on Friday, acting head of the Westmoreland Police Division Deputy Superintendent Sandra Mitchell said that Godfrey was wanted for several offences in the parish, including murders, shooting, robberies, and rapes. The now deceased man had been featured on the JCF Wednesday's Wanted campaign for months. In relation to Friday's operation, Mitchell said that at around 8 a.m. the police went to a location where Godfrey was targeted. The wanted man reportedly engaged the police in a gunfire, during which he was shot and injured. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Mitchell said that a police officer who was on the operation was also shot and injured. He is receiving treatment at hospital.
Westmoreland's most wanted man, Carlton Tommy Godfrey, is now dead. Carlton Godfrey has been the feature of numerous targeted operations within the Westmoreland Division for a number of years. He's wanted for murders, shootings, robberies, rapes, and numerous other criminal activities within the parish, and has been featured on the JCF's Wanted Wednesdays campaign for a number of weeks and even months. Based on the information that we received, sometime after 8 a.m. this morning, a police team went to a location where he was targeted, and he engaged the law enforcement officers in a gunfight. During the firefight, he was shot and injured and subsequently taken to hospital, where he was pronounced dead. An officer who was on the operation was also shot and injured. He's also receiving treatment at hospital. Now, this operation, we consider it a successful operation, as Godfrey has been wreaking havoc in the parish of Westmoreland, particularly the Frome and Grangeville areas, where he has been featured in a number of violent incidents, including shooting at the police. The success of this morning's operation is a testament to the fact that criminals are not welcomed in Westmoreland or anywhere in Area 1. This is a big win not only for the parish of Westmoreland, but also for the entire area, that is Area 1, where he has been a main feature of numerous operations. We continue to urge citizens to support the police, to work closer with the police, and to provide information about criminals and criminal suspects operating within their areas.
The police considered a major success, as Godfrey has been wreaking havoc in the parish of Westmoreland, particularly the Frome and Grangeville areas, where he has been featured in a number of violent incidents, including shooting at the police, Mitchell stated. On that score, Mitchell declared that the operation was a big win for the Westmoreland Police, and by extension the Area 1 Police Network, which includes the parish of Hanover, St. James and Trelawney. We continue to urge citizens to support the police, work closely with the police, and to provide information about criminals and criminal suspects operating within the areas, the senior lawman urged. Continuing the news. Parent gunned down outside school in Christiana, Manchester. The Manchester police are probing the shooting death of a man who was shot and killed shortly after he dropped off his stepdaughter at the Christiana Moravian Primary School in Christiana, Manchester on Friday morning. The deceased has been identified as Cuthbert Lambert, alias Jerome. Police say that Cuthbert was on bail for the 2018 murder of a child. It has not yet been ascertained whether or not his murder is linked to that incident. Reports are that sometime after 8 a.m., Cuthbert had dropped off his stepdaughter and was walking back to his motor vehicle when he was shot by unknown assailants. He died at the scene. The primary school was locked down this morning and the students were offered grief counseling as investigators processed the scene. In the meantime, principal of the Christian High School, Lee St. Wallace, said that his institution is close to the primary school and his students were traumatized.
It's really disheartening and stressing to come out in the first week of school to see what is happening in the Christiana community. It is really unprecedented. We have never seen the likes of this kind of crime and violence in this area. And so, as you can see clearly, the parents are concerned, the teachers are concerned, and of course, we are concerned for the students in general. It is really heart-rending to see what is happening with the level of crime and violence that is now observed, that is now taking place in this community.
In the meantime, People's National Party caretaker for Manchester North East, Valentine Wynne, said that the spate of violence incident in Christiana is concerning.
Deeply troubled at the incidents of murder taking place in this town. This is Christiana, a usually very, very quiet town. That is not how we are accustomed to solving our differences. And in less than 3 days, we've had 2 murders. We really have to take charge of this town. I know the police is making every effort to keep Christiana a quiet and law-abiding town. But for some reasons, criminal elements are finding themselves into this town and they're wreaking havoc. We really, really have to be our brother's keeper. And so we have to start looking at the strangers who are coming to our town. And we have to report them to the police because these persons who are coming are bringing violence to this town. We want Christiana to return to the peaceful town that we're accustomed for it to be. This can't be good.
A policeman who addressed the parents sought to reassure them that the children were safe.
All the students, they are safe.
Yes, sir.
And the directives from the ministry is that back gate must be closed now.
Okay.
For now, that is the safe gate. Over there is the safe spot.
Alright.
Over there is the safe spot.
Yes, sir.
We have operational persons here. We have our regular police from Christiana here. We have detectives here, so we have people down there. So you don't have to worry about the safety of the children now. What you need to be concerned about is how you relate to them when they come home.
The incident comes on the heels of Wednesday night's slaying of 29-year-old Romario White, who was shot and killed at a bar in Christiana Town Centre. It's the second time this week that the students of Northeast Manchester Town have to be plunged into trauma. This after the tragic death of a 10-year-old student from the Christiana Lee's Primary and Infant School.
No, this is not normal now. Rubber Christiana Lee's try to collect them away. Then shoot one brother at the gate. And now see the crowd of here move ahead back in the town now because they kill somebody in the middle of the town. What a man in a Christiana. Have mercy, Father. What a man in a Christiana.
This has been Links 007 TV News Report, and we'll continue to track this story and have more details to come on this in a subsequent newscast. Thanks for watching.